Oh, hi there, dog lovers! For the most part, dogs are pretty simple creatures, thriving on treats, walks, and of course, lots of love from their favorite humans. But just like us, there are some things that really get under their fur. In today's video, we explore 13 things dogs hate that humans do, from the dreaded bath time to those pesky nail trims. Let's dig right in. Ah, the joys of breathing in some fresh air, not just for us humans, but for our dogs too. While it might seem like it's okay to puff around your pup, blowing smoke their way can actually have serious consequences for their health. You see, a dog's lungs are far more delicate than ours, and constant exposure to secondhand smoke can wreak havoc on their respiratory system. From irritating coughs to more serious issues like asthma or bronchitis, the effects of inhaling smoke can be downright harmful for dogs. In fact, prolonged exposure to smoke has been linked to an increased risk of cancer, particularly those breeds with shorter snouts like pugs or bulldogs. Now for the big nail-clipping conundrum, striking fear into the hearts of even the most seasoned dog parents. While it's tempting to take matters into their own hands, it's important to approach nail trimming with caution. If you're feeling a bit unsure about the process, it's best to leave it to the pros. Cutting them too short can result in major pain and discomfort, as you risk nicking a blood vessel or a nerve. On the flip side, letting them grow too long can lead to problems too. Overgrown nails can cause pain and discomfort for your pup while walking, but they can also interfere with their natural gait and posture. So what's a concerned pet parent to do? If you're not quite ready to tackle nail trimming yourself, schedule a visit to the groomer or veterinarian, where trained professionals can handle the task with care and expertise. That said, there's one other easy way around this: a scratch pad. What better way than to have them trim their own nails while having a blast? Wondering where you can get one? Well, feel free to check out our premium scratch pad at the Bruno and Coco store, available at an affordable price and a complete training manual. Now picture this, you're all set for a spooky movie night with your friends, but there's one friend who's not as thrilled about the horror as you are: your dog. As the suspense builds and the loud, eerie music begins to play, you might notice them tucking their tail between their legs or seeking refuge under the blanket. It's not just your imagination. Dogs are sensitive to sounds, which means an intense spike in music or a sudden bang and shocking visuals designed to keep us on the edge of our seats have the same effect on them. After all, dogs have much more superior hearing compared to us, so those sounds can be extra jarring for them. Fun fact, dogs can actually pick up on changes in our body chemistry, including the subtle shifts that come with fear or anxiety. So if you're feeling a little jumpy watching The Grudge, chances are your dog is picking up on your mood and reacting the same way. Now, isn't it funny how things work out sometimes? While you may not be thrilled about smelling like your dog absolutely loves your natural scent. New research shows just how much dogs love our unique human aroma. Did you know an owner's scent is able to activate the pleasure centers in a dog's brain, bringing them all sorts of fuzzy feelings? And while it may be gross to us, for our dogs, the stinkier, the better. So why not indulge your furry friend by giving them one of your sweaty shirts to snuggle with? A simple way to give them a little comfort in your absence. To be a part of the pack. Dogs thrive on a sense of loyalty, much like their wild ancestors. And for house dogs, you're pretty much the pack leader. But here's the thing, when you don't spend enough time with your dog, it can stir up a whirlwind of emotions, such as separation anxiety. And your pup might start to feel a bit lost without you by their side. But fear not, a few simple steps can help here. Regular walks and play sessions can work wonders in keeping anxiety at bay. And if those work hours are stretching longer than ever, how about asking a friend or professional pet sitter to check in once in a while? For an extra dose of socialization, treat your dog to a day out at Doggy Daycare, the ultimate playground for him, where they can romp, play, and socialize with others of their kind. Now, have you ever felt your pup might be feeling a little tense or bored? Just like us, dogs hate feeling on edge. So if you notice your pup looking a bit down or uptight, take a moment to check in with yourself. Chances are your furry one is picking up on your vibes. But fear not, there's a simple solution to perk up those spirits and give your pup some extra TLC. Whether it's a round of playtime, a stroll around the block, or just some quality cuddle time, remember, a tense pup might resort to unwanted behaviors like chewing up the furniture or tossing over the trash bin. Now what about kissing? While humans see it as a gesture of love, dogs might have a slightly different take on the matter. Sure, dogs love the attention, but things can get a bit weird when it comes to grabbing their face for a smooch. Even a friendly pup might lean away when faced with a kiss. In fact, many dog bites stem from this very situation. That's why it's important, especially for parents, to instill the golden rule early on. Hands off the canine snoot. Interestingly enough, a study published in the Journal of Vet Behavior has shed light on the fact that when it comes to head or muzzle touches, dogs might sometimes show signs of stress, like an elevated heart rate. Now, moving on, we have the urge to dress your baby up. But hey, before you start ordering those adorable pet outfits, there's a few things you need to know. Sure, your pup might look positively dashing in that tiny Christmas sweater. But remember, dogs come equipped with a built-in fur coat to regulate their internal body temperature. So unless it's particularly chilly outside, there's really no need for an extra layer. Of course, if you're living in Alaska and you're planning a walk with your pup, a jacket might be a good idea, but be sure to go for one that's not too tight, allowing your furry friend to move freely and comfortably. The beauty of a daily routine is like music to a dog's ears. Dogs thrive on a sense of predictability, finding comfort and security in the familiar rhythms of life. That's why it's important to have a regular schedule for everything. From playtime to potty breaks, dogs rely on a bit of discipline to make sense of the world. Whether it's mealtime at the same hour every day or a daily romp in the park, having a consistent schedule helps them feel safe and secure. But here's the catch. If you stray from this routine, it can lead to feelings of anxiety or confusion. So if you find yourself veering off course, it's crucial to make a new routine and stick to it. Now, before we pop another one, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to our channel for more doggy tips. Now, while it's tempting to use treats as a way to entertain or train your furry one, it's important to remember their true purpose. Treats should be used as rewards, not for teasing or trickery. Sure, it might be fun to watch your pup eagerly chase after a treat, but imagine how they feel when it's just out of reach or used in a doomed game of cat and mouse. From your perspective, it might seem harmless, but for your dog, it can lead to frustration in the long run. Now, before you pounce on your snoozing pup, let's pause for a moment and think about what we're doing here. After all, who enjoys being jolted out of a deep slumber? This is especially true for older dogs. As dogs age, they tend to sleep more deeply, so startling them can dole out quite a shock to their brains and bodies. So the next time you spot your dog napping away, take a gentle approach. Approach them calmly, maybe give them a soft pat or call their name in a soft, soothing tone to gently wake them up. The age-old question. How often should I bathe my dog? Remember, for dogs, their body scent plays a key role in helping them communicate with other dogs. But here's the scoop. When it comes to bathing your dog, less is more. Washing them too frequently, especially when they're not even dirty, can do more harm than good. In fact, the smell of scented shampoos on a dog's fur might just send them running straight for the nearest stink pile. Why? Because they want to go back to how their body smells in its natural state. Last up, let's talk about potty time. Just like us, dogs appreciate a bit of privacy and freedom to explore when nature calls. Rushing them through their bathroom break not only reduces their ability to do their business, but also robs them of a chance to sniff and explore. So instead of rushing your pup, why not teach them to come back when they're done? With a little patience, some tasty treats, and a bit of positive reinforcement, you can train your dog to poop at their own pace, while fostering a stronger bond between you two. After all, a happy dog is one who can explore all the enticing sights, smells, and sounds around them. And there you have it, things we do that don't always sit too well with our canine pals. For more inside scoop on what your pooch likes and doesn't, make sure to hit subscribe so you never miss out on what your favorite dog channel is up to.